So I am here to introduce the video that you're about to watch, but letting you know that I did do a collab with Sarah from Sarah Loves Peter. We're super good friends, and she is due in January with her first baby from IVF, and she did IVF 2 times, and she had a successful, obviously, round the second time. So she has put together a care package for me since I'm going through IVF, and she's so sweet, and she knows the ropes. She's been through it twice. So she put together an IVF care package, and my video is in regards to an IVF survival haul that I put together for just superfoods and drinks that you can eat and drink during your IVF cycle. And of course, I'm already saying some of that in my video. So just watch to see more and click below to see Sarah's video. Thanks, guys. Bye. Hey guys, so I'm here to do a fun little video. I don't normally do food hauls or really hauls that often, but I thought this would be a fun one to do because this is all foods and drinks that I will be utilizing to get me through my IVF meds and all the ins and outs of that. So basically, I didn't even really know that I should do something like this to help like replace electrolytes and sodium and all the stuff that my meds well, basically, I'm not like a doctor or an IVF expert, so if I'm not saying this right, forgive me, but basically the meds that we're gonna be taking and what it's gonna be doing is gonna take a lot out of us. So this stuff will help just kind of replenish us, I guess you could say. So first of all, I got a bunch of Powerade. Basically they said either Powerade or Gatorade or Smart Water or Vitamin Water. And I decided to go with Powerade, but the 0 calories, so no sugar, just so it's a little less sugar intake that I'll be having. But this is, let's see here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I just got 2 of each of my the flavors that I like. And basically, I don't really know how many of these I'm gonna drink a day, but I definitely know I'm gonna down 1 of these a day because and by the way, all of these ideas are from like my followers on Instagram or people that commented on my video or my friends. So thank you everyone who gave me these ideas because like I said, I don't know what I was doing. So I am so thankful that you guys gave me these ideas. But anyways, what I was saying was I'm not really sure how much of these I will drink a day, but if you have an opinion or an idea of what I should, definitely comment below and I will take that into consideration. But this will at least get me started, if not through. So yeah, I'm excited about this. And then I got some Brazil nuts because obviously nuts are high in protein and someone recommended the Brazil nuts. So I got a bag of these, which again, I don't know how quickly I'll go through all this, but this is all just kind of like my starter kit. And then all of this here is are ingredients for guacamole. And believe it or not, this is the Chipotle recipe for guacamole. So I'm really excited to try this. The only thing that I don't have here is that I'm going to use is cilantro. Cilantro? Because where I went tonight, they didn't have what I wanted. So I don't have that. And as you can see, I also don't have an onion because I just prefer not to have onions in mine. So I have jalapeno, avocado, lime juice, and kosher salt. That is everything that the Chipotle recipe called for besides onions, which I'm not putting in. And then these are the protein bars that I eat normally, but I just got some extra just because I don't always eat one every day. But since I'm planning on eating one every day during my IVF cycle just to stay on top of it, I got a couple more. This is the peanut butter flavor, and these are my absolute favorite brand thus far because it doesn't taste like chalky like a lot of protein products do. And it has 15 grams of protein per bar. And my husband eats this brand in a different flavor, so I know that it's somewhat of the healthier ones because he's very picky about what protein bars he eats. So, and then here I have coconut water and Greek yogurt, which we eat Greek yogurt all the time anyways, but I got like the tub version so I can make smoothies. So someone recommended coconut water, actually a few people recommended coconut water, but someone did recommend putting it in my smoothie. So I don't normally drink a lot of smoothies made from home, but I'm going to try to also just replenish like my protein levels. And this is the Vita Coco. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have probably seen this brand, but this has sodium in it, so that's the key for this. This has the protein in it. So I'm thinking like this, the yogurt, and I'm not really sure what else. Oh, protein powder, that's what it was. My husband's protein powder. So this is the brand that he uses. It is from GNC, it's humongous, but he does go through this by himself. But I told him I was going to steal some of this to put in my smoothies. There we go. So I was trying to think of flavors that would taste good together. This pretty much tastes like cake batter, he said, like vanilla cake batter. So I figured strawberry and vanilla would be good together. And then I don't really know what else to put in it. So if you have any suggestions, put that below as well. And then someone else also recommended some Campbell's soup because obviously this has sodium in it. So I just got like the plain Jane version because I kind of like the plain soups. So I got a couple of these. I have a couple more in the cupboard. And then behind it is eggs, which we always have eggs in our house because Tim eats eggs like every single morning for breakfast. And then spinach. So basically the eggs and the spinach, and sometimes we have like diced up ham or bacon, which I know bacon isn't the healthiest, but we put all that in scrambled eggs for breakfast in the morning. So I will also have that. So that's really all I have at this point. If you have any more suggestions or ideas of what I could or should or can't go without during my stim cycle, please comment that below. And again, this is just my starter pack, so I'm hoping that this will give me a good start. And it's kind of a good variety of sweet and salty and savory and all that good stuff. So I'm hoping that this will be good. Plus I like all this stuff, so it'll kind of just seem like a treat to me. And if you guys have any suggestions of any other videos you would like to see in the meantime, please let me know. But otherwise, I will be back to let you know how my baseline ultrasound goes tomorrow. So have a good day, guys. Bye.
There's a lot you have to consider morally and just logically when doing IVF if you have never looked into it or if you've never done IVF. It's a lot of stuff.